Hey guys, it's your boy Progress, and welcome back to a brand new video. If you want to go follow my other social media stuff, on screen right now, I've got my Instagram and my Twitter, so if you want to go follow those, then yeah. But yeah, anyway, Jake Paul. Yeah, that's a name that I never thought I was gonna have to cover anything about on this channel, but he stepped enough into the music lane to warrant a video, so yeah. Let's get into this. For those of you who don't know who Jake Paul is, he's basically a vlogger here on YouTube with over 19 million subscribers, who at this point legit just seems like a danger to society and himself.
Okay.
No, you won't. Got two other vlogs, but
So, yeah. Also, he occasionally makes music, and I put that in quotes because, one, it's bad, and two, because it's very obvious that he just decided to ride this wave of every damn vlogger having to make some kind of rap song just because that's what's popular right now.
I just need time, but why even try? I'm single. Buy that merch, buy that merch, buy that merch, buy that merch.
But there's something more important than just Jake Paul's terrible music to talk about. It's that Jake Paul is trying to rip off producers. Now you may be asking, well, how's he trying to do that, Progress? Well, let me tell you. In a now deleted tweet, which obviously you know it's gonna be real spicy if it got deleted, Jake posted this. If you are a young, aspiring music producer and engineer, please read. We are in need of a full-time in-house producer / engineer who will mainly act as an engineer for us. So far, everything is okay, aside from the mainly will act as an engineer for us, because maybe, I don't know, he's expecting you to produce for other people as well, but I'll keep going. This will be an internship position and will provide you with real-life experience, spelt wrong, connections, exposure, and a whole lot of fun. And right here is where things start to get bad. There is nothing inherently wrong with an internship, but it's more about how he has chosen to do this internship, where since you are in a full-time in-house position, you have no other way of making money. So when you have no other options for opportunity for money, like how would you pay for things like your cell phone bill? Like, I actually tried calling my cell phone provider, and apparently they don't accept clout as an option for payments or something, so I didn't need access to communicate with society anyway, but whatever. This also means that you will make $0 from anything that you produce for him, which means you have no spending money for yourself for any of the work you've done. And not only that, but you have to make sure that you stay on Jake's good side, because if you make him upset or you anger him in some way and he just decides, you know what, screw you, I'm gonna kick you out of the house, then guess what? You have no money and nowhere to go.
Hey Jake Paulers, it's your boy, fucking Jake Paul, and today I'm gonna give you a bunch of new helpful Tristan, is that fucking Dasani? Oh yeah? I mean, Jake, you haven't given me anything to drink in like 2 weeks, I'm thirsty. You know Dasani costs like $2 fucking, right? Oh, give me that. That's it. This is coming out of your fucking food stamps.
But there's still more to this post, so let's keep going with that. We want a hardworking person who's proficient in recording on all softwares. Pro Tools, Logic, FL, Ableton, etc. When I read this, it blew my mind, and I'll explain why now. Does Jake even understand what it would take to be a producer who's proficient in that many tools? Does he not get that would be years? You would have to have spent years in each of those programs to do that. So he wants basically a professional producer, which completely counteracts the fact that he's looking for somebody who, just needs experience and gonna have a fun time. No, if somebody's that proficient in something, they deserve compensation for that work. That is a lot of time you'd have to put in to do that. You can't just want a professional and not pay them as a professional. May I also remind you that aside from just him having the 19 million subscribers, he was also put on the Forbes list last year for being the second highest paid channel on all of YouTube, raking in $21.5 million. But yeah, somehow he thinks it's cool to just hire a professional producer as an intern, because that makes sense.
Hey Jake Paulers, it's your boy boy, Jake fucking Paul, and today I'm gonna give you some helpful tips on how to make money, because everybody's always asking me, Jake, how are you so fucking rich? And I always tell them it's really easy to make money when you've got the IQ of a fucking mole rat and get all your friends to do the hard work while you don't pay them. Jake Pauler's out.
Like, does he not get that the producer and engineer are one of the most important parts when it comes to making the song? You could have a horrible song that is saved by the beat, or that the producer and engineer are just so good at mixing and mastering what you've given them and be able to create vocals that are better than you were able to actually put out yourself as the artist. Which, to be honest, Jake Paul kinda needs that.
You know my game pippin', you know the views ripping, you know that I'm a villain, you.
Like, even at the end of the day, if you were to say that, oh, well, I'm not gonna pay them for the time that they work, but that he was gonna exclusively purchase their beats every single time they made one for him, then at least it would be something. But to purely say that you want them to live at your house and then become an intern for you and they get absolutely nothing for their own money, that's insanity to ask for a professional. Because once again, you made it sound like you wanted an amateur by saying, oh, just for fun, and oh yeah, just for experience. But dude, a person who has that many years of experience to be proficient in all of those programs would already have more than enough experience. They don't need you. Basically, what I'm saying is don't undersell what you are. If you have those skills, get the money. Money is the only thing that counts as money. Not clout, not shoutouts, nothing. If you're doing work, you only take payment. That is all that you can do when you're a professional. From all that stuff that he posted, it's pretty obvious that what he really meant by this is that he wanted somebody he could easily take advantage of and make into his little music slave. Like, that is all that I can get out of his post. Because yeah, I'm sure that living in a mansion would be cool for like the first month until you completely work into the experience, but then you start realizing you open up your wallet and uh-oh, there's no money in there. It doesn't matter if you're living at someone's house. That's like if somebody was poor and was couch surfing on their friend's house while they were there. You don't own the house. You don't own anything. You're just living there until they say that you're gone. And even though Jake did delete the post, I'm really hoping that it's not because someone actually just already had taken the job in the first place, because that is going to be really bad and will especially reflect bad because it'll never allow people to be able to get Jake to learn from his mistakes. We will never get a thing where he gets that this was wrong if someone took that position, because now he'll think that that's okay, and other YouTubers will take that as being a standard of what's okay. It just shows me that I really don't think that Jake cares about any of the people who are his audience and the people who work for him. But all I can hope for is that he will change. That's basically all I have to say for today. I was just really pissed off about seeing that Jake Paul tried to pull this kind of stuff, so I decided to talk about it, as well because on Instagram I did a poll and it was very highly in favor of me talking about it, so I decided I'd do it because I had enough interest in it and you guys had enough interest in it. So yeah, thank you so much to this month's patrons, and even a special thank you to the $10 and up patrons of this month, that being Tozier, Scrubby, Medusa Lives, Tex, Marshall Milano, Mercedes Mayfield, Pithos, and Farski. You guys are so awesome, and you are able to help me pay for things every month, like my editing software and other things to improve the channel. Like, I actually just recently purchased a new mic, so that will be very exciting because the quality of the channel should be increasing with that. So thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. If you do want to go and donate to my Patreon, there's a link in the description below. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.
Losing my hand, say what I can. I know that I love you, something